Hey, everybody. So I got a special guest here. This is the cadet Benjamin Ritter, a senior,
Back.
U.S. Coast Guard Academy. How you doing?
I'm good.
Calling from
Back.
the Connecticut command post there.
Lovely New London.
How you doing?
I'm good. Just got back from we were drilling for we had a ceremony for today.
At a what?
We had a ceremony for 9/11 today.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, the entire corps went out there and we drilled and observed colors and some speeches. So just
All
got back
right.
from that.
Well, that's good. That's nice. So you were 2001. You were what, two? You weren't quite 3 years old yet when 9/11 happened. Here you are now. So what's everybody think of I guess the Afghan drought? You guys been following that on the news and everything? Have y'all been talking about it?
We've been following about I've been following it, but no, we haven't really gotten much about it. We
Yeah.
had a few cadets get up and speak. One of someone here went to high school with one of the 20 people one of the Marines that died.
Oh, really?
So
Oh, that's
yeah, so he
terrible.
gave a little talk to us. Yeah,
Oh, that's terrible.
really sad. Yeah.
Um, so you're back now. It's your senior year, right?
Indeed.
Are you surprised at how fast it's gone by?
Yeah, seems like yesterday I was getting dropped off. Now I'm a big man on campus.
Big man on campus. Yeah, it does seem like yesterday we dropped you off. Uh, I always said that you really notice the passage of time when you start having kids, and you see them grow up. And your mom and I sometimes still see you, a little boy sitting in the front of the watching Nickelodeon and dressing up in your Star Wars uniform, character stuff.
I still do that. So I mean, I
I
don't know.
know.
I got my Kylo Ren mask right here, actually.
I saw that picture you did. So what's the Kylo Ren? Is that for Halloween?
Yeah, for Halloween and also like any conventions I decide to go to,
So what do you guys do for Halloween?
We have like a dinner. You go in costume. Sometimes they have like a costume competition. You go and like the winner will get like a $20 gift card or something. But yeah, we just all have a dinner.
Yeah.
And then you go trick or treating on the hill where all the big important people are, all the officers.
Does everybody get to go, or is just the seniors?
No, everyone gets to go.
Okay. All right. You guys, did the freshmen have to buy candy and for the
No,
upperclassmen?
that's not a thing here.
No, no.
No, we let them keep their money.
That's what we did with at the Citadel. That was kind of the thing, was the freshmen bought the candy, and we would put the dresser in front of the door and open the door up, and all the seniors would, and only seniors could trick or treat, and they would dress up in costumes and come around, and you give them candy and all of that. So that was kind of a senior privilege, nobody else could do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we knew that there were some people that did it anyway, and underclassmen that wore the masks and came around. It's like, hey, wait a minute. So
Yeah.
awesome. What's your classes like this year?
Like what classes? Well, I've got my capstone. That's my big class right now. That's like really big. I've got supply chain management. I've got cyber risk management, survey of maritime cybersecurity, and then I have criminal justice. And then I'm taking adventure sports as my like physical activity credit.
Infantry support. What's that?
Adventure sports.
Oh, adventure. I thought you said infantry support, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of
No,
cool. Run
that'd
around.
be a lot cooler.
Adventure sports. So like what?
I don't know yet. I haven't been to one.
Oh,
Because the first week we had the hurricane, because I only have it on Monday. So the first week we had the hurricane, so Monday class got canceled. Second week I was down in DC for a trip down to a Coast Guard Cyber Command. So I missed the Monday class then, and then I guess this week was Labor Day, so we didn't have a Monday. So I haven't been to that class yet.
So you went down to DC for to visit cyber, just all of you cyber majors?
Yeah, so all the cyber majors and the electrical engineers went down to Coast Guard Cyber Command, and we
Okay.
just got a that was actually pretty boring because we didn't actually get to do anything. They just put us into like this like middle school gym and just had a bunch of people talk to us for like 4 hours.
Oh,
So that was kind of boring. Yeah, that was really dry. And we also visited C5I, which is like where they test new products and like updates and stuff before they send it out to the fleet. So that was also boring.
well, your mom told me that you were pretty fired up about it.
I was fired up about cyber. Yeah, cyber sounds pretty fun.
Yeah.
After talking to some of the JGs there or the ensigns there.
So
It seems
you're going to be the first class to graduate with a cyber degree, right?
yeah, that's right.
Huh.
So first class, they had a meeting with us yesterday about like all the cool stuff planned in the future for cyber. Um the the freshmen and sophomores are going to have the opportunity to like take a class to get like a top secret clearance before they graduate. So it's like, man,
Okay.
kind of sucks that I don't get to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. TS clearance, huh? That's where they show you Area 51, show you where the
Exactly.
aliens
All the
are.
aliens are. Yep.
Yeah. What so there are ensigns right now at Cyber Command doing that stuff?
Mhm. Yep. There are a couple of them. They told us this year they want to send 10 of us, 10 ensigns down
Good
there to
gracious.
cyber command. So
How many in your class are cyber majors?
it's about 30 of us.
30.
A little
Wow.
less than 30, about 25, 26.
So what are you leaning towards now? So you guys got to decide soon, right? Do you put in a dream sheet or something like that, or where you want to do and what you want to do?
Unfortunately, yes. I have to decide.
What-
We put it in our dream sheet end of the semester, kind of.
Okay. What are you
We should
leaning
be
towards
doing
right
my.
now?
I don't know. I'm gonna put them all down and just as of right now, I'm just gonna put them all down, and then I'm gonna say wherever I get sent, that's where God must want me. So
Well, you gotta have a number one choice, right?
yeah, I don't know. I really don't know.
Don't know yet. No.
I'm gonna flip a coin, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, sounds like you got a lot of praying and searching to do, huh?
Yep.
Where you decide on what you're gonna do.
Yep.
Well, you spent last summer up in Alaska,
That's
right?
correct.
What were you doing up there?
So I was on a buoy tender up in Alaska, 225 Coast Guard cutter fur. I was in Cordova, Alaska. So our mission was to just do ACE navigation. So we would go tend to buoys, as the name suggests, obviously. So we would just like we had like a set number of buoys we had to go inspect. So we'd go and we'd crane them onto the ship, and then we'd check and we'd like scrub them off, and we'd check the chain and the block the big like cement block it's attached to. So we'd inspect the chain to make sure it's like supposed to be a minimum diameter, the chain link, and if it's below that, we have to snap the chain and put a new one on, and then put it back in the water.
So when you crane it up, do you pull the whole block out of the water too, or just the buoy?
Yeah, so we pull the buoy on first, and then once we secure the buoy on the deck, we bring it over to it's just a big roller, industrial roller, and we attach the chain to that, and then we roll the block up to the side of the boat.
Okay. And it's a big cement block.
Yep, just hold it in place
Okay.
where
And
where it's
do
supposed
you
to
all
be.
station keep there, or do you anchor, or what?
Yeah, we have to hold it in place
Okay.
by ourselves.
How long does it take you to
Thrusters.
tend to a buoy?
It really just depends on the buoy. If everything goes well, you can do it in half an hour, maybe an hour.
Okay. And when you go out, you go out from you go underway and you're gone for typically what, a couple of days or a day or two?
Just depends on the patrol and how many buoys you need to tend. I think the longest I went underway this summer was about a week. Shortest was like a day,
Yeah.
but that's just because we needed to work a buoy literally like 100 yards away from where we docked.
Okay.
So yeah, it just depends on how long. I mean, you can go underway for like 2 weeks, I think, is the longer ones.
Yeah. And you like buoy tenders because it's pretty set schedule and
Yep, and it's pretty set schedule, smaller crew. I like that. It's really nice.
yeah.
More relaxed environment, not as fast paced.
You don't do a lot of the drug busts and rescues and all that stuff that they do other places, huh?
No, those are more of the white holes. Buoy tender's a black hole.
Okay. All right. Cool. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, it's a fun
Um,
time.
what you pretty much got the Coast Guard Academy figured out now, don't you?
That's what people think.
What's
If you act like you know what you're doing, people think you know what you're doing.
what what's a typical day like, a typical school day like?
Okay, so wake up.
You're like a
We have
movie
formation.
star, you're like a movie star. I'm interviewing you. That's what's going on
Yeah, I
here.
know.
You know,
Yeah, exactly.
it's like
I'm trying to sell the Coast Guard. Sell the Coast Guard. My officer's gonna watch this. I gotta make it look good. No, we have formation 7:40. So you
so
have to
no,
be
well,
changed.
start what, so your alarm goes off at what time?
Changes every
7:35.
day. 7:35,
7:35.
man. That's about right. How fast can I shave and get into uniforms? It's about 7:35. I wake up about 7:30. 10 minutes is plenty of time to shave and
Woo.
change in uniform.
Yikes.
7:30 wake up. On Mondays it's worse because on Mondays we have 6:10 formation. So Mondays I have to wake up at 6 a.m.
Hold on one second.
Hi everyone. I think he needs more towels or something. So
Got my laundry.
awesome.
Nice. I don't have to do it myself. All right. So Mondays are worse. What happens Mondays?
Mondays are worse. So Mondays wake up 6 a.m. 6:10 formation. When we have family style breakfast 6:20. We're there, and then we all go down to breakfast together. And then sometimes you have like a 7 a.m. training, military training. And then after that, 8 a.m. classes start. So I have an 8 a.m. class every day. So I have to go to class every day at 8 a.m. Kind of sucks.
Ooh.
So it's unfortunate. But yeah, so you have classes all morning from 8 to 11:50
Okay.
of classes, and then you have afternoon formation at 12:05. So we all get together, pass accountability, and then we all go to lunch together, also family style. We all sit down with your division, have lunch. Um, After that, classes start back up at 1 o'clock, I think, 12:50 or 1 o'clock, one of the two. And then you have classes till 3:40. After that, it's sports period, so you go do your sport or whatever else you're supposed to do at around that time. I play basketball club sometimes. Sometimes I just work out. Sometimes I just come back to my room and take a nap. And then
So
it happens more often than not.
most times you come take a nap.
More often than not, yes, I do just come take a nap. And then it's a good nap. Hits different. And then after that, we have dinner about like so dinner is buffet style, so you can go down whenever you want. You can sit wherever, and it runs from like 5:15 to 7:15.
Okay.
And then after that, it's study hour, but you just do whatever you want after that during that time, until we don't have a lights out or anything. We just have at 10 o'clock apps plays, and then it's like quiet hour after that, and you're supposed to be quiet.
Okay, all right. So you said after dinner, I'm sorry, did you say there was like, it's like study period? Do they mandate
Heck,
study time?
no, you do what you want.
So there's no, I mean, are there activities or clubs or anything during that time, or
Yeah,
it's set
I mean, you
aside
can have. Sometimes there's a training at 19 or 7 o'clock. Um, you can you can have club meetings if you want. I mean, you
yeah,
can do whatever you want, really.
okay, all right.
And in the regulations, it's technically study time, but that hasn't been enforced the entire time I've been here.
Yeah. Yeah, we had, that was evening study period for us at the Citadel. It was from after evening dinner formation until, after we ate family style for dinner. I think they've changed that since then, but and then from like 7:30 to 10:30 was evening study period. So it had to be quiet in the barracks, and there was no military training at all. It was set aside for study. So are you just like tired all the time there? Just
Yep.
you got demands on your time all the time, huh?
I have a theory. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but like I have a theory that they secretly put like methamphetamines in our food because like we're just never. I like if I got the same amount of sleep here that I did at home, I would just not function correctly. When I'm here, I just I'm like 3 hours of sleep. That's good. Let's go. I'll do that all week.
Oh,
I don't know how it happens. You just do it.
so Mondays you have to go to breakfast. So I presume the rest of the time you don't.
No, it's buffet Tuesday through Friday or Tuesday through Sunday,
And
I
do you
guess.
usually go to breakfast?
It's between sleep, an extra hour of sleep, and mediocre eggs and bacon. So
Yeah,
I sleep.
yeah. It was the same. I don't think I ever went to breakfast. We had to do breakfast detail because the freshmen had to go to breakfast. So we would have uh, you got formation, detail. So they'd pull a guy out of each squad, and so you'd have four upperclassmen and then somebody to lead and an officer to lead the formation over, and that was like a that was like not a good deal because you had to get up, like you said, you give up an hour of sleep. So
Yeah.
we had reveille. We had morning muster at like 7:20, and they do accountability and all that, and then the announcements, and then you went to class at 7:45. So you had to leave for class. So yeah. So I mean, for us, it was lunch and dinner every day was a mandatory formation, except Friday. Friday evening it wasn't mandatory. So what about on the weekends? You don't have formations and stuff on the weekends?
So on Saturday, on normal Saturdays when there's no like long weekend or something, no like holiday weekend, you have formation at like 8 o'clock. You don't have to be in uniform for that though. You could just be in like gym gear, or study hour gear. Um, there's just like a running suit pants and then like a t-shirt with your name on it,
Mhm.
like that. Um, the one that you forgot at home that I gave you.
No, I did not forget it at home. I purposely left it at home because I didn't want to possibly lose it. Thank you very
That's
much.
so you purposely did not want it. Got it.
No, I purposely left
You
it
didn't
at
want
home.
my heartfelt gift. You just left it at home. Got it. Don't worry, I
No,
understand.
I
I
consciously
bet you have your I bet you have your Liberty or Fordham t-shirts with you, don't you?
I got my Fordham because it took me so long to get it from Will.
Never let it
I
leave your
I
side.
have I have yet to get a Liberty t-shirt from Bella. So I know that's why you're my favorite, apparently, right?
Exactly. I got you one the first year,
Yes, you did.
and then I got you the specialized one last Christmas.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So yeah.
So, but yeah, Saturdays. Technically speaking, you're supposed to go out to formation at 8 o'clock, and you're supposed to have your door open till like noon. technically.
Yeah,
I'm
got
in
it.
a corner room and I'm a firstie. So
So
do
you
with that
got a room,
information what you will.
you got a corner room. So there's what, three all in that room?
Yep, there's three of us. My roommate right there. He's
Yeah.
playing video games. My other roommate's over there. He's also playing video games, I think.
And
Yeah.
apparently we're keeping you from your video game time, huh?
I mean, I scheduled this. You were the one who was late. I was ready to go. 8:30.
Well, what are you talking
I've
about?
been out of the military too long, Daddy. No longer on time. Early on time is late, Daddy. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Oh man. What Saturday rolls around and you technically do or do not go to whatever formation there is. Do you have like inspections on Saturday at all or anything?
So every now and then, like every month, month and a half, 2 months ish. It really just depends on whatever the flavor of the year is for the officers. But we'll have a formal room and wing inspection
Okay.
where our wing area for our company has to be clean, and then
Okay.
our room has to be like more clean,
Okay.
and that'll last about an hour. You'll be in uniform for it. Um, the seniors, the company commander, which is senior, will get inspected. Then they'll go inspect the department heads, which is also firsties, and then they'll come inspect all the division heads. I'm a division head, so I'll get inspected by them, and then I'll go inspect my division,
Okay.
all their rooms. So
And you guys hand out demerits and all that kind of stuff, right?
yeah, if they have enough wrong, you hand out a demerit.
Okay. And demerits, and then if you get a certain number of demerits, then you get in trouble. You have to walk tours or something, or
Yeah, so it's a little different. You have demerits. The only time demerits factor in is overall demerits. So you have a set number of demerits that you can get, and if you get half of those, you have to have a suitability for service meeting, which is a big deal. You meet with like an O5, like the commandant of cadets, and discuss like what's wrong and if your suitability for service. So that's if you get half your demerits, and if you get all of your demerits, you're recommended for disenrollment. Um, it's hard to do that though. I mean, if you haven't like for inspections, if you have something wrong with your room, you'll get like 5 or 8 demerits. And you're like, my limit as a firstie is 150 demerits. As a fourth class, it's like 300 demerits or something like that. So it's pretty hard to actually hit that limit unless you get like an honor offense or something like that.
you ever see anybody get that many?
Yep, someone just did last year actually.
Really?
He was like 1 demerit away from the max for like 2 weeks, and then he did something stupid and got recommended for disenrollment, and he was no longer here.
Ooh. Well, I mean, that's the Coast Guard Academy. I mean, you know, I guess they got to weed out people like that. You don't want to serve with people like that just can't conform, you know?
Yep, exactly.
But then so then you're all done with the inspections and all that. Then what do you do on the weekends?
Sit there until they give liberty, and then you go out on liberty.
So Liberty usually from noon to what? Do you have to be
Noon
back
to
at
1
curfew?
o'clock.
Okay.
1 o'clock. Sunday morning
And
is when you
Sunday morning.
yeah. So like
Oh,
0-100.
gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And you guys usually go out, get something to eat, and go see a movie, something like that.
Yep, that's what we'd go do. I think we're gonna go see. Are we gonna go see Candyman today? Yeah. Never mind, Quinn.
He's gonna play the game. Yeah,
I might go see a movie.
have you seen for the Free Guy yet? Seen that?
No, I haven't. I want to go watch that. Mommy said she liked it, so if she liked it,
Yeah, there's
must be good.
one scene in that movie that toward the end that's I laughed. I mean, I laughed out loud. It was pretty funny. So, and I think you'll appreciate it.
Gotcha. All right.
If you see it, and you're gonna know. Let me know who this is. Huh. Um, yeah, it's somebody on there. So somebody named Mr. Scam likely. Do you know somebody that named that?
Yeah.
Guy calls me all the time.
Man, just really wants your attention.
I guess so. So you got any funny stories that you could share with us from the academy? Not to put you on the spot, but I'm gonna put you on the spot. You guys got the food challenges, right? Eats of strength.
So I don't like mayonnaise anymore. Fun fact. So it was my freshman year. It was the Halloween dinner actually.
Hmm.
I was just sitting there eating, and there was some upper class. They're like, "Wait a minute, you're a freshman?" I'm like, "Oh, yes, sir." They're like, okay, you got to do something. And I had mayonnaise in front of me because it was like burgers or something. And they looked at it and they're like, "Do it." I'm like, "What?" And they're like, "Do it." And they all just start chanting, "Do it, do it." And then all the other tables around us, they didn't even know what they were shouting for. They started chanting, "Do it." So I got up on my chair, grabbed the mayonnaise, and it was brand new. So I had to tear the seal off. And I held it up and everyone started cheering for me. And then I just went and I just ate the whole thing of mayonnaise.
The whole container of mayonnaise.
The whole thing. The whole thing. Yep.
Oh,
2,300 calories of mayonnaise. It was something else. I was a legend. It's still remembered to this day. I'll be like, "You remember that guy who ate mayonnaise?" And they're like, "Was that you?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, that was me."
you paid for
It
that
hasn't
later,
been
didn't
topped. It
you?
hasn't been topped since.
No.
Somebody did like ketchup. I'm like, ketchup is easy. I could do ketchup. Like that's easy. That's weak sauce. Um, Ketchup. Somebody eggnog. I did eggnog. That was a good one. Where you just drank a whole pitcher of eggnog. Most people can't do
Oh,
that one.
and you did it?
Yeah, I did it.
When did you do
Interesting.
that?
That was also freshman year at
Now,
Christmas.
do you not like eggnog?
No, I love eggnog still. Eggnog, eggnog's meant to be drinking alone though. Mayonnaise isn't meant to be eaten alone. It was
Oh man,
something else.
that is foul. So you don't like it
It
at all
was.
anymore? You don't put it on your
I
burger?
mean, I'll put it on my burger. I just have to not think about what I'm eating
Yeah,
when I
really.
eat it.
Go
Yeah.
get you, huh? You don't dip your fries
Yeah.
in anymore like you used to in Germany?
No, I do. It has to be good mayonnaise. So the brand I ate, I don't eat it anymore. I can't eat that anymore.
Like
I don't remember what.
America's brand or something like that, or some
Something.
cheap knockoff.
Yeah, it was not good.
Oh man, that's nasty. Oh, that just well. Has it started cooling down yet? Has it snowed there yet in Connecticut?
Getting close.
Really? What's the temperature like?
No, it's pretty nice actually right now. It's like it's 61 right now. But sky's completely clear. It's really sunny, so
Oh,
it's
nice.
really nice.
You guys got a football game today?
I don't think so. I think it might be away.
Okay. And they still don't make you guys go to football games, huh?
Nope. We'd probably start cheering for the other team. Not good.
Oh,
Not
that's
good.
terrible. That's terrible. Well,
I think
I hate that. That just blows me away. I mean, you kind of missing out on a big part of college, cheering for your team and all that,
team sucks. I go to volleyball games sometimes. Those are fun. Or soccer games. Volleyball games are hype. They're
Yeah.
really fun to go to.
Well, then they got the girls there, right? That's probably not too
Correct.
bad either, right?
Not bad. Not bad.
Are you dating anybody again? Where's that girl that you were interested in last year? Is she still around? She's still in the
Yeah.
company?
Yeah. No.
Nothing came out of that.
No.
Oh.
No. None came out of that. I'm good. Still available.
So they let
Still
you guys
living the single life.
date there.
Yep. So you can date a class above you and a class below you. Freshmen can only date other freshmen though.
Uh, And you have
And
to
then
go
you
ahead.
can't date anyone that's like in your chain of command. So like if you're like you can't date like your company commander because they like do your evaluation.
Okay. So if you were interested in your company commander and you wanted to date, you'd have to leave the company. Is that how it works?
I don't know exactly. I've never seen it happen. Most people who do date is usually outside the company. So I've never seen it happen. So I really don't know what would happen.
So
It might just be like you just let your officer know and they would just skip you in the evaluation process and go to like the next person up. That
okay.
might happen.
Huh. Now they and so you've been in the same company now since freshman year you were in a company, and then after
Yeah,
freshman
freshman
year
year.
they move you, right?
Yep. So freshman year I was in Bravo. And then after freshman year, they shotgun you into a bunch of different companies and you all get mixed up.
Okay.
So I'm in Echo Company now.
All right.
I've been since sophomore year.
All right. It's good company.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Nice and chill. Good group.
That's get along with your roommates. I don't see a lot of
Yeah.
posters on the wall there. They don't let you put posters up.
I think we're allowed to have like one. I don't have a poster. Um, I'm not gonna show you my desk either. That's not gonna happen.
It's a mess.
Yeah, it's a little messy. It's a weekend. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't need to be nice.
We had these blotters. That's what we had. They were like Citadel blotters, and they had a plastic cover on them. And it was all about, for us, it was all about every year, every semester, you got an extra privilege. So first semester, freshman year, you got squat, right? You didn't get anything. Second semester, the only thing you got was a telephone. So you got a telephone in your room. So the old plug in the wall, telephones. And then if you're an upperclassman, you got to put pictures underneath your blotter. So guys would do that. Some guys would draw kind of art and everything else, but you could stick pictures underneath your blotter. That was like a privilege, which, you kind of look now and it's really not that big a deal, really. But when you're not allowed to have something, to get something back is kind of nice. It's a big deal,
Exactly.
It's kind of funny how that works,
When you're not allowed to be a human.
It's the truth. Yeah. So you got so graduation, you graduate and then you get a little bit of leave, right? I heard talk that they're going to give you all a longer break. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, it really just depends where you go. Like some units will be like, yeah, you don't have to show up here for like 2 months. So like from May, you don't have to show up till like July.
Oh, wow.
Some units are like, hey, we need you sooner, but most my officer is like, listen, like take as long as you can get because like you're never gonna get that much leave, again.
Yeah.
So they're like, just take
And
as much as they'll give you.
does it count against your leave that you accrue, the 30 days a year, or it's just free
Nope,
basket leave?
it's all free.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so yeah, it'll be good. We actually just had a training on that, on leave, and like if it did count against you. And it was one of the questions was so like, do you put in leave only when you're gonna like leave the state? I'm like, nah. Everyone's like, yeah. I'm like, nah. My officer's like, well, why not, Ben? I'm like, well, I don't know about y'all, but like, I just want to take leave and sit in my house and not do anything. I don't know about you guys, but that'll be pretty nice when you're an ensign and you're constantly go, go, go. Like, I just want to sit there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I remember the days when I first came on active duty, and it was like, uh, you got 30 days a year leave, and like early, the first coming on active duty, you had no leave, and it was like days would kind of tick up, and you check your leave balance, and okay, I got enough saved up. I'm going to take a week of leave and go back home, and then you're down to zero again, and it took a while to save up. I think it was finally when I went to pilot training and you couldn't take leave for like a year. And that's when I finally saved up enough that I always had a positive balance. I don't think I ever went below 30 days for the rest of my career after that point. So forgot what it was like, to not be able to take time off if I wanted it. So,
Yeah.
well, I'm excited for you, man. You're about to head off. You got one last year and you're going to head off and do great things out in the world, serve our country, very proud of
Yeah.
you, boy. Very proud of you. Oh,
Big dog.
so,
Where,
all right.
where the
Well,
butter.
all right. Well, this is visiting with Benjamin. I'll stop the recording and then we can just regular talk. All right. So
Okay.
leave if you have a question for Benjamin or something that you have something about the Coast Guard Academy, like why is he not studying like he should be right now, then just leave.
we don't do that here.
You don't study at all, just play
No.
games and live off the government dole, right?
Exactly.
Eat all the mayonnaise at the Coast Guard Academy.
Exactly. 2.0 and go.
Yeah, there you go. Well, leave a comment below and I'll forward it along to Benjamin and see if we can't answer it. So, and Benjamin, I've noticed you've left some comments on some of the videos. That one you
Indeed.
left, I mean, that cracked me up scrolling along. And what was it? You said something like, why don't you talk about Benjamin and how he went from what picked on younger brother to the saltiest sailor in the family.
I am. It's not even an argument anymore.
Oh, well,
Nathan and William fly over the water. All right.
okay.
I drive the boat. Okay.
He lived on that boat for what, 9 months or something? Nathan did
Yeah,
last year.
but he flies the water. He don't drive the boat. Probably doesn't even know how to tack. I was on a pirate ship in Europe. All
There you
right.
go. Oh,
He's
that's
never
right.
hauled a
Yeah.
sail up.
You were on the Eagle, right? What y'all
Yep,
went
Calcutta
what's
Eagle.
your sophomore year, yeah? Right?
Yep. My sophomore summer. Yep.
So
Went on.
that was the summer before your sophomore year, right?
Yeah, before my sophomore year. It was 2019.
So they flew you guys, where did they fly you to?
They flew us to Germany, and we got on the boat, and then we sailed from Germany to Denmark, Belgium, France,
Nice.
England.
So you guys got to sail around Europe, Northern Europe there, and that was on the Eagle, right? Which is a
Tall.
barkentine rig.
Yep, bark Eagle. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Two square masts, one rigged fore and aft.
And that was a captured ship from World War II, wasn't it? Wasn't it a German ship?
Yeah, so
Nazi Navy?
it was a German training ship, and the America seized it as a prize and gave it to the Coast Guard as a training vessel. Originally called the Horst Wessel. We renamed it to the Eagle.
Nice. That's what a great experience that was, huh?
Yeah. So I'm saltiest sailor.
And you got to see Alaska, and you've
experienced some big old waves.
so you're gonna pick someplace warm, or you thinking about Alaska still?
Alaska would be nice. It just really just depends. I don't know. Depends on what options they have,
There you go. All right. Well, leave a comment below, and thanks for spending a little time with us, Benjamin.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Let me figure out how to stop recording here.
Hit the record button.
Oh, I'll hit the button that says stop recording. All right, I'll do that now. So, all right, we'll see you later, Benjamin.